So in my last video, I said something that caused a lot of reactions. I said investing cannot solve the problem of low income. And the comments were interesting. Some of you agreed, some of you were annoyed. A few of you said, Doyinsola, okay, what should we do? That's a fair question. And I promised to do a video, so here we are. Before I go into the framework, I need to say something first, something that most finance people won't say. Increasing your income in Nigeria can be a bit hard. Inflation is currently 15%, naira is losing value, cost of living is rising faster than any salary. And if you've been trying to increase your income or to earn more and it feels like the ground beneath you is moving, you're not imagining things, it's actually moving. But there are real paths forward. And I think that the reason why most people are stuck is not because they are lazy, it's not a lack of side hustle, it is because nobody has actually shown them the simple framework on which path to take. And that's what today is about. Not a list of side hustles, not download this app, a framework. 3 parts, how to pick yours and what to do this week. Let's get into it. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Doyinsola. I am a certified chartered accountant. On this channel, I share smart tips. I help you make, manage, and grow your money. If you're new here, thank you for watching, but don't forget to click on that subscribe button and invite your family and friends to join us. If you're a returning subscriber, you know how we do it here. Thank you for always showing up. Let me start with a simple analogy. Think of your income like the engine of a car. Investing, saving, budgeting, those are vehicle. You can have the most beautiful vehicle in the world. Great tires, mada's interiors, the leather is great, GPS works and everything. But if the engine is small, if it is producing very little power, your car is not going anywhere fast. And that is why most financial advice gets backward, because it spends its time telling people to optimize the vehicle while the engine is still struggling. And I get it. Investing is exciting. When you see your money growing and working for you, it feels good. But if you're investing 20,000 naira on a 150,000 naira monthly salary, inflation is eating everything else. You're working very hard, but for very small result. That is why the engine needs to grow first, which is your income, or at least alongside everything else. So 3 parts. Every income strategy you've ever heard fall into any of these categories. Knowing where to focus on is what changes everything. Part 1, earn more from what you already do. This is the fastest part and it is the most overlooked. Let me ask you a simple question. When last did you have a salary conversation with your employer? Not a hint, not hoping that they would notice. Actual conversation where you sat down, you made your case and asked for more money. For most Nigerians, the answer is never. And I understand why. It feels uncomfortable, it feels risky. What if they say no? What if they think I'm ungrateful? But let me show you the data. People who switch jobs, who go from one employer to another, typically increase their income between 15% to 25%. People who sit in the company and wait for annual review get about 5 to 10%, and that is if they are lucky. Your loyalty to a company that underpays you is costing you more money every single month. Now, I'm not telling you to quit your job. What I'm saying is know your number. Find out what your current role pays in the market. LinkedIn salary, job listing from a trusted colleague just to get the data. If you're earning 20% below the market rate, you need to have that conversation. If you're at the market rate, perhaps the move is external. And if you're already at a first salary, part 1 still walks through another door. Freelance your existing skill. Whatever your employer pays you to do, someone else will pay you to do the same thing. You just haven't packaged it yet. Part 2, build a second income from what you already have. Not a new skill, please hear that. Not a business you have to start from the scratch. What do people already pay you to do? Because that answer, whatever it is, has a market that is outside of your current employer. Let me give you real life examples. If you're in marketing, brands need freelance marketers. If you're a teacher, parents and students need tutors, and even companies need trainers. If you're in accounting or finance, small businesses need bookkeeping, someone to help them manage their tax, payroll, and all of that. Most SMEs in Nigeria are managing their accounts in a WhatsApp group. If you're in tech, the demand for developers, designers, data analyst is constant. If you're in communications, HR, or operation, it all translates. The mistake most people make is this: when they hear second income, they start thinking of something new, something exciting, something they've seen someone else do online. Then they spend 6 months learning a new skill, not quite getting started, and then they are back to where they were before. Start with what you already have, package it, and offer it. Here are a few platforms to begin with if you are thinking of going this route: Fiverr and Upwork for international clients, LinkedIn for direct reach to Nigerian businesses or even international businesses. Simply reaching out to 5 businesses within your network and telling them, "Oh, I do this. Do you know anyone who needs this service?" That's it. That's your start. The goal of part 2 is not to replace your salary immediately. The goal is to add between 50,000 naira and 500,000 naira a month within 90 days. That number compounds everything else. Part 3, build something that ends without your time. This is the one everybody wants to jump into, and I understand. The idea of waking up to money you didn't work for that day, that's a powerful idea. But I need to be honest with you about the timeline. This part takes between 6 months, 12 months, 18 months before you start seeing real results. Some might even be longer, but most people quit before they even get there. What falls into this part 3? Number 1 is digital product, ebook, template, spreadsheet, online course. You create it once and then it sells itself even while you sleep. Number 2 is content, a YouTube channel, a newsletter, a podcast, Instagram page, TikTok. You build an audience, the audience becomes business. Number 3 is a systemized business, something you start, you build a process around it, and then you eventually hire someone to run it without you having to be present there every day. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that this part is easy or fast. No, it's not. But this is what I want to tell you. Part 3 is the one that eventually removes the ceiling from your income. Part 1 and 2 are still trading time for money, but just at a higher rate. Part 3 is where you eventually stop making that trade. And here's the beautiful thing: you don't need to finish part 1 and part 2 before you start part 3. Plant the seed now, even if it's one small thing, an idea you've been sitting on, a skill you could teach, a problem that you notice that nobody has solved well. Okay, so 3 parts. How do you decide where to start? Here are 3 questions, and I want you to answer them honestly. Question 1: are you earning what your skill is worth in the market? If no, part 1 is your first move. You need to have that conversation. Question 2: do you have a skill that someone outside your employer would pay for? If yes, start building part 2 alongside whatever you were doing in part 1. They are not mutually exclusive. Question 3: are you willing to be patient for 12 months or 18 months? If yes, start planting the seeds for part 3 now. Even if it is just writing down the idea, start thinking about it now. The truth is, most of you need all 3 but different intensities. Part 1 gives you quick win and momentum. Part 2 builds your safety net and boosts your income within months. Part 3 builds your future. You don't need to pick one forever. You just need to pick one to start. Here is what I want you to do before you close this video. Just one thing. Pick your part, not all 3. Write down the one you are starting this month. Part 1, part 2, or part 3. And write down one specific action you are taking this week. One action this week, that's all. If you're on part 1, your action might be to start researching the market rates today. If you're on part 2, your action will be to write down the names of 5 people or 5 businesses that you're reaching out this week. If you're starting to think about part 3, write down the idea. Just write it down. I'll be going deeper on each of these in subsequent videos. What salary negotiation sounds like in a Nigerian workplace, the best skills to freelance right now, and how to price yourself when you're starting out. But before all of this, I want you to do one thing this week. Just one action this week. And if you want the kind of thing that can fit into a video, the specific resources, the honest takes, the deeper breakdown, I write a free newsletter every Friday. The link will be in the description. It's about 5 minutes to just read it, and it's built for you that you're just starting out. Drop your part in the comments. 1, 2, or 3. If this video has blessed you, if you've learned something and your eyes have been opened, then you want to share it with someone who needs it. Don't forget to like, don't forget to share, don't forget to comment, don't forget to subscribe, share with your family and friends, Share to that WhatsApp group that you are on, and I will see you next week Wednesday. Bye.